Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's episode of Intuitive Angling, and thank you very much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me on the video. Really appreciate that. And guys, today I just sort of want to have a little chat with you guys, like, I'd be hanging out with one of my buddies or something, talking about, because I've been doing these YouTube videos for about 4 years now, and so many of you guys, I see your comments all the time, and you guys, all your names are familiar, so I sort of feel like a lot of you guys are my friends out there. And I sort of like to share with you all sort of the trials and tribulations of doing these YouTube videos, because, man, I get them on all ends here. One of the things about my channel here is, I do a lot of different stuff, and I have a lot of opinion videos. And every time that you have an opinion on something, you're going to make somebody mad, or somebody's not going to agree with it, or, it's just part of human nature. So I sort of want to talk to you about some of the difficult aspects of this, just to share it with you more than anything else, just like I would be sharing the same thing with one of my good friends or something like that. But the thing about these things is, guys, the YouTube videos I do, I got those 3 channels. I got the Intuitive Angling, and I've got Advanced Bass Fishing, and I've got the Fishing Teacher and Advanced Bass Fishing. I don't do any opinion videos. It's all straight fishing. But on Intuitive Angling, I do about, probably 20-25% of my videos are opinion videos, just because it's interesting. I've been in this sport a long time, guys. I've got a lot of stuff to share with y'all, and I think if I just did videos on how to rig plastic worms and how to throw a swim bait, it's like eating a bread sandwich every day. You get burned out on it. So by doing those opinion videos, I think it just keeps it interesting a little bit. But the problem with that is, anytime you do an opinion video, you're going to make somebody mad. I don't care what it is. If I do an opinion video on anything, I can inevitably, you're going to have a bunch of people in there that get mad, get upset for whatever. And I just want to talk about that a little bit. Now, I'm not like Bill Dance. Bill Dance is like, he doesn't make anybody mad. I mean, he's out there fishing on his farm ponds or his little, private lakes or whatever, catching hogs, and everybody loves Bill Dance. I love Bill Dance. I always have. So Bill doesn't do anything to offend anybody. But guys, I'll give you all a prime example. I've talked about some of this stuff before, but I'll give you guys an example yesterday. Yesterday I did a video on this whole thing about either catching or releasing fish or keeping bass to eat. And this is a hot button topic. I mean, because most bass anglers practice catch and release, but there's a group of fishermen out there that they don't want anybody to tell them that they should throw a bass back. And I understand that. I mean, not everybody's tournament anglers. In this video that I did yesterday, I was sort of being neutral in it, and I was just laying out my experiences as far as like lake and pond management did not line up with a lot of the information that I see out there. And also, I was making the point about people have the right to keep and eat bass if they want to, but at the same time, it's not like 1960, and our lakes have more pressure on them than they've ever had. And I had one guy come on there, and he was just, I mean, I absolutely offended this guy. Just the fact that I would even insinuate there was something wrong with eating bass. And he goes, Randy, I was subscribed to all 3 of your channels. Now I'm unsubscribing, and I'm never going to use your Tackle Warehouse link again or anything like that. He was super mad about it. I wasn't trying to make anybody mad, but this is a prime example. It's like, I don't care if I'm talking about catch and release, or I can talk about how the fact I don't like braided fluorocarbon, or I can talk about something about live scope, or I can talk about something about climate change, or I can talk about something about, we shouldn't be fishing for bass during the bedding season. And if you have an opinion, you are going to make people mad, and you're going to lose subscribers. I have no doubt that if I made a point just to do nothing that would give my own opinion, my own personal opinion, that would have any type of bias to it, I'd probably have over 200,000 YouTube subscribers or more, because I get people unsubscribing every time that I do an opinion video, and I get a lot of people that subscribe. So it's sort of an interesting study in human nature, because a lot of people that watch YouTube videos, they feel like they're going to punish a YouTuber if you say something on a YouTube video that they don't like. They feel like they want to punish you for it and unsubscribe to the video and not support you simply because you said something that disagreed with them. So I find that a little, it's a little thin-skinned, maybe, I guess, because I mean, I subscribe to quite a few different bass fishing YouTube channels, and yeah, a bunch of them say stuff that I may not agree with. I subscribe to a lot of channels out there that give opinion videos, and I don't get offended by it. I mean, if they say something, there's a bunch of YouTubers out there that trash me all the time, guys, that call me an idiot and everything. I still subscribe to their channels because I understand that, we have, free speech in this country, and I don't get offended by somebody, saying something bad about me or saying something I don't disagree with. I try to look at every point of view from a third-party perspective and understand where they're coming about. But one of the big challenges in these YouTube videos is that some people are very sensitive about it, and it's like when something comes up that they don't agree with, or that it's against the way they see the world out there, they don't have any patience for it, and they will just cut you off in a split second. So everybody's got that right to do it. So the point of the matter is, guys, it's like one of the big things about me doing this YouTube channel, I have a great time doing it. I mean, the videos I do that I can give my opinions on, I think it's fun, because I mean, it's just like talking to Buddy. I've got a bunch of friends out there. We don't agree on stuff, but we don't say, oh, you said something, Randy, that pissed me off, or I don't agree with what you said, so I'm not talking to you again. So it's sort of like that a little bit. But like I said, one of the things I found out about these YouTube videos from the comment section, it's a very interesting study in human behavior about how people react to different things. And there are hot button topics out there, and some of the topics are hot button that you wouldn't think they would be hot button about. But I think that keeps it exciting. I think that sort of spices life up a little bit. I mean, like I said, I can do videos all day long and tell you how to rig a plastic worm and tell you how to fish a main lake point, but you're probably going to get bored to heck about it. But I can say something like, it's ridiculous that anybody would use braid to fluorocarbon, because there's so many advantages to using straight fluorocarbon, and half of the people will act like I insulted their mom and say, you're a stupid idiot, Randy, I'm unsubscribed, I'm never going to use any of your sponsored products because you said that braid to fluorocarbon's not the way to go. There's a bunch of people out there like that, I assure you guys. So anyway, I just, people are going to do what they want to do, but I sort of wanted to share that with you guys, sort of about the world of YouTube videos, about what you have to deal with, because these YouTube videos, they're all about being successful with it, guys. Like I said, YouTube, I get paid for being on YouTube. I do. So anytime that I offend somebody that doesn't watch the videos or unsubscribes, it cuts into my bottom line. But at the same time, you sort of have to, it's not all about money. Money's not the most important thing in the world. I mean, once you once you have enough to pay your bills, I mean, how much more do people need? But you see a lot of people, like politics is a prime example, about people out there that just toe the line. They just tell people what they want to hear, and they're not going to say anything to offend anybody because they don't want to lose a vote. It's sort of the same with a lot of YouTubers out there. A lot of YouTubers toe the line. They don't say anything that will offend anybody out there, because they're scared of losing subscribers. But, I don't want to lose subscribers. I don't mean to offend anybody. I don't ever do a YouTube video to try to offend anybody. I'm just trying to give you my opinion on it. I mean, everybody has opinions. And I think that's one of the things that makes life interesting, is that we all have different opinions. We can all share those opinions, and sometimes we can agree to disagree, but that's what makes life fun. Is like if everybody was in line like a robot and thought the same way about everything, what kind of world would that be, man? But I just wanted to share that with you all. It just, once in a while, like I said, every time I do a video like that, there's certain videos that gets, I get that a lot. And, I guess it just sort of is what it is with that. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate all you guys that, get offended once in a while because I'll say something you don't agree with. I appreciate you hanging in there and still watching the videos. Like I said, I don't mean to offend anybody. I can promise you guys, a lot of you guys out there that think I'm an a-hole, or not an a-hole, but think I'm an idiot or over-opinionated, or I'm ignorant on, whatever you don't agree with, I can promise you, if we got in a boat together, spent the day together fishing for bass, we'd have a good time together. It's just, I think a lot of being on social media and being in the public eye is people get a preconceived notion about how somebody is. But most of the time when you meet somebody and you're around somebody, that sort of melts away, because we're not all that different. I mean, you can have different opinions and different worldviews, but when it comes down to it, guys, everybody wants to be happy, everybody wants to be loved and share love, everybody wants to, be successful. I mean, we're not that different. It's just, I think it's magnified a little bit on social media. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Talk later.